Hello, my name is Marla Napoleon, and you're watching Alkaline Life with Marla. So on today, we're going to speak about holistic medicine, and I also have two guests that I'm so excited about, and I would love for you guys to meet. We're going to talk about their journey and other things that they would want to talk about on today, okay? And my first guest is Mrs. Jessica Washington. We're here with Miss Jessica Washington on today, and she's going to tell you a little bit about her journey eating alkaline food and taking herbs, okay? And I'm so excited just to learn some things from her on today. But let's get into it, Miss Jessica. Could you tell me a little bit about your journey?
Sure. At the age of 11, I was diagnosed with diabetes type 1. It was one of the hardest times of my life because I wanted to be a regular kid just like everyone else.
Yes.
How I found out about my diabetes, I was at one of my friend's house and stayed asleep overnight and woke up in urine. How embarrassing. Didn't even know that I urinated on myself. When I was in school, 4th grade, the teacher contacted my mom and stated, okay, she keeps going to the bathroom. Can you bring it to the doctor? Have the doctor write an excuse that she has a bladder infection. So my mom picked me up from school, but before I got to the doctor's office, I had a Snickers. They checked my blood sugar.
Yes.
It was 437.
437?
Yes, ma'am.
So what did they tell you? What?
I had to go straight to the hospital.
Yes.
And I had to learn how to give myself injections. I had to practice on an orange. And it was hard for me because I just wanted to wake up, be normal, get up. But I had to check my blood sugar. I was also doing the urine sticks to make sure there's no ketones in my urine.
Yes.
It was just a lot for a child of 11 years
11 years old.
Yes.
Yes.
So a couple of years later, my mom wanted to put me in dancing. And I was on the insulin pump. I thought I was giving myself the correct amount of insulin on the insulin pump.
Yes.
And I'm doing splits, and I wasn't even getting the insulin. I would go into ketoacidosis. And on top of that, I wanted to be normal. So I would still eat and drink what other kids were eating, even though I wasn't supposed to do it. I wanted to be normal.
Correct.
So going into ketoacidosis, I would be in ICU by myself for a week. At a time. I wanted to be isolated. Sometimes I was in so much pain, I would have to take pain medicine.
Yeah. Did you ever get depressed?
I was depressed. Even when it was to the point where even when I didn't need the pain medicine, I would take it just to go to sleep because I felt worthless.
Wow.
And on top of that, it was just my mom. My dad died at the age when I was 10. Wow. He killed himself. So it's like I was a daddy's girl. So it was like a lot to deal with.
All the pressure. Yeah.
Short period of time.
Yes.
So I kept going in and out of the hospital throughout all of my high school. Went into college, trade school, and I got pregnant.
Yeah.
That pregnancy was not the best pregnancy. I couldn't even eat or drink. At the 6 months, the doctor wanted to terminate my pregnancy. Nothing was wrong with me. They couldn't find anything wrong with my baby. But because I wasn't eating, he wanted to terminate the pregnancy.
Yes.
I refused.
Of course. Yes.
I made it till 32 weeks with my baby.
Yeah.
And after I had him, I started to see small changes. With, I don't know what happened with the pregnancy. It's just maybe the nutrition started to make my body function better.
Yes. Okay.
I maybe went in the hospital one time after I had him, and the doctors were saying by the age of 40, you're going to be dead.
Wow. Now, they told you that you'll be dead by 40. How a person that age and everything deal with something like that? What did you do? Tell me a little bit about that.
I felt hopeless.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my mama was there, but I needed a bigger support system.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But looking at my angel at the time, which was my son, my oldest son.
Yes.
I'm like, that's my reason to do better, because
Correct.
I want to be there for him.
Okay.
But at the same time, I wasn't checking my sugars still.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I wouldn't take my insulin because, I gained a few pounds, so let me not take my insulin.
Mm-hmm.
So I could get into this outfit.
Correct.
After a while, that didn't work.
Yes.
Because again, I went back into the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's see, 5 years later,
Okay.
I had another baby.
Okay.
After I had my daughter, I still started to feel some changes within my body.
Right. Things got better or a little bit worse?
It got better.
It got better.
Because I had acid reflux.
Yes.
And due to the diabetes. And that also started to change to where I didn't have to take any medication for that. A year and a half later, I have another baby.
Yes.
After I had him,
yeah,
I stayed in the hospital maybe 3 days later because my body was producing its own insulin. So I kept getting lows like in the 40s, the 30s.
Yes.
And the doctors didn't understand it. I didn't understand it, but it's like my body was transitioning and I didn't know it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes. But at the same time, I still wasn't eating correctly. Or I could have, let's say this, I could have baked chicken, I could have rice and beans, but I wanted more. I wanted more of it.
Yes.
So I would have seconds. So it's still not eating the correct portions and the right foods, you could say, because carbohydrates turn into sugar. So it's still going to bring up my sugar.
Yes.
So I got married after I had my last child.
Yes.
In 2010.
Okay.
My husband, matter of fact, he used to ask this question. What are we going to do if they run out of insulin?
Yes.
I used to listen, but I had no solution. He was like, baby, I need you to start getting more insulin. Even if they have the generic brand at Walmart, get that. I know it makes you sick, but get that. That's better having some type of insulin than no insulin at all.
And that's what I wanted to ask you. What actually started your journey with the holistic medicine? Did anybody inspire you or anything like that?
I must say, it was my lovely husband that did it.
Yeah. What did he do?
He was at work one day, and matter of fact, some of his employees were watching your show on Facebook.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's beautiful.
And when he discovered, hey, there's a cure for diabetes.
Correct.
He called you.
Yes.
And he was like, my wife is going to call you right now. And I did.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
And I called right away because it's like when you're tired of being sick and tired, I was to the point where my confidence was very low because I'm taking all this insulin. I'm gaining all this weight.
Yeah. And how many years you was on insulin before your husband spoke about
28 years.
Well, 28 years. No change too much or anything.
No.
Go ahead.
And like when I first found out I had diabetes, my uncle did come, if she drinks this mahogany tea, it's going to help. Yes, that's part of it, but it's so much more because when you first find out you're a diabetic and you start taking this insulin, you go through this honeymoon phase where everything is normal. Then about 3 months later, it'll hit you just like that.
Yes.
So I'm like, at first I thought, the mahogany tea is working. No, that's just a honeymoon phase.
Miss Jessica, could you tell me what made you committed to this holistic lifestyle?
I love my husband and I love my children. And my husband tells me this all the time. I don't want to be without you. I want my wife.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My children, in the middle of the night sometimes, my sugar would go to the 30s, just like that. And my husband had to call 911 maybe 3 times. And to see the look on my daughter's face, like, mama, you're okay? Or her waking up in the middle of the night, even if I'm fine, thinking that my sugar is low because she don't want to lose her mom. So once I'm seeing all those things, that is my motivation to do better, because I want my family. I love my family.
Yes. And you want to be there for your kids and your husband and live a normal life.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, can I ask, what are your levels now? Is it balanced?
Yes, my A1C, I have done it like twice this year already. And the last one was 5.3 A1C, which is normal.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I remember when we first met, and we met at the Mall of Acadiana, correct?
Correct.
And I went over everything with you, explaining the herbs and the holistic medicine to you. Let me ask you, were you kind of weary at that time, or you just wanted to do something different to make changes in your life?
I was a little nervous because I've never did this before, but I knew I wanted a change.
Yes.
But I was also glad that my husband was on my side for that, because I read your book. The minute I received her book, I started reading it and I never put it down.
Oh, okay.
So I read it all in one day. And I had sticky notes everywhere. Miss Marla thought that I was a teacher. But I'm not.
Yeah, because you came to the meeting with the book.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead.
And I had a lot of questions, but I told my husband, I want you on my side because he is a perfectionist. Everything has to be measured correctly.
Yes.
So I wanted him to make the herbal tea, which he did. And he made sure he was faithful with it every day. So I read your book, and I also listened to, what is his name on YouTube? Dr. Sebi?
Dr. Sebi, yes.
Dr. Sebi.
Yes.
And he was doing like just taking green juice and teas and herbs for like, it was almost like a fast for like 30, 45 days to reset your body. So whenever received the herbal green tea, I said, this is what I'm going to do. Correct.
And yes, of course, I remember telling you about the herbal detox tea. And it's so beautiful because the process that I give all of my clients is, first you have to clean the colon. Then I would give them the herbal detox tea. And what does that do? Everybody wanted to know. But it helps cleanse the cells in the body, the white blood cells and the red blood cells. It also helps with inflammation. It helps to clean out the lymphatic system, which is beautiful. Helps restore your kidneys, your liver, strengthen the heart, which is beautiful. And can I ask you, Miss Jessica, what you benefited from the herbal tea?
I was able to actually get my body reset. Inflammation went down, stomach went down, weight loss.
That's what I'm saying, yes.
And I didn't do it just for a certain amount of time or have like a little 5-ounce cup.
Correct.
I had a glass. What I did was in the morning, I had alkaline water. For lunch, I had a glass of the herbal tea. In between, I had the alkaline water. And for dinner, I had the herbal tea again. Yes. And I just continued that for 30 days. I tried to go longer than that. Yes. But my body started to get weak. And I bust out crying. But again, here comes my support system, my husband.
Correct.
Baby, you already know what's alkaline. We're going to the store right now. You're going to eat.
Get the food. Yes.
But of course, I was harder on myself because I wanted to keep going. And it was like, no, you have to eat something. You could always continue doing it. And I did that. I started doing the herbal tea for lunch, dinner at night.
But that's beautiful because it does so much. And it's so beautiful because natural medicine is where it's at. And a lot of people getting in tune with it, not going so much to the prescription drug type thing, and more natural. So it's good for your body because the human body have 102 minerals. So therefore we have to restore, replenish those things, and we have to have the right nutrition in the body in order for the body to function properly.
Correct.
Correct.
And if you look at it like this, Egyptians, when you watch these Egyptian shows,
correct,
the majority of them is some kind of tea that they are using to cure the sick.
Yes.
So where did that go all these years?
Yes.
You have pharmaceuticals trying to make money to continue having you sick.
Correct.
And you could cure yourself with the herb.
Girl, say that again. Say that one more time.
Yourself with the herb.
That's
it's all
right.
about what you eat. All the foods that God created on this earth.
Girl, come on here.
Is what you should be eating.
Talk. Yes.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, in that store,
yes,
they put all kind of things in your food.
Yeah, preservative, additives, all type of chemicals and toxins.
Yes, ma'am. And that's not for your body. You should just be eating what God created, and you'll go a long way. Yeah,
and that's my thing. I'm trying to get everybody to understand that, because when you have a holistic diet, when you're eating vegan, alkaline, because I'm alkaline, you're alkaline, correct? The most beautiful thing is you cannot get sick because your immune system is so strong to where common cold, pneumonia, I don't care what it is, COVID-19, you will not get sick.
When you say that,
go ahead.
I will tell you this. I'm a family of 5. Over the summer, 3 people in my house had COVID. Nobody was vaccinated at the time.
Yes.
I'm a diabetic. So, of course, what they say is I have the weaker immune system. Never caught it.
Never caught it.
Never caught it.
I love it. Yes.
Of course, they want you to stay away. Of course, that was the hardest thing. Because my family was on one side of the house. Me and my youngest was on the other side. But one thing I never stopped doing was loving my family. I had my gloves on. I would still give my husband a hug, my kids a hug, because I wanted them to know I'm still there. I still prepared all their meals. I did everything. Yes. And I never caught it.
Miss Jessica, I have to just ask this question, and I know the answer, but do you love this lifestyle?
I love it. I have my confidence back. I have my life back. To where I feel like I can do more. I have more energy.
More energy. Yes.
Yes. More energy.
and that's what it does, because your food is your medicine and your medicine is your food. So if a lot of people would get that, we would be better people, mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
You agree with that?
Yes, I do. The main thing is whenever I speak to people about the changes
in your life,
I hear, oh, I can't eat tilapia. Oh, I don't like veggies like that. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, if there is a cure to your situation,
correct,
you're going to stay doing the same thing, or would you change what you're doing to get better results?
Yes, to save your life.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's my whole thing. It's like, I don't want nobody else taking care of my kids.
Or your husband.
I want to be
or your husband.
The one with my husband. So, I mean, I love it. Nobody better than who created your children.
That's right.
Besides God.
That's true. And it's so beautiful that you took control of your own life, put in the things that God have made to make you better, to heal you. That's just beautiful. I love it.
But I will go back. It's all because of my husband.
Yes.
It's all because of my husband, because every day he motivated me. Even my children.
Yes.
Mama, you can do it.
Yes.
You're doing it. Mama, you're losing weight. Till this day, they tell me that, Mama, you're smaller, you're smaller.
Yes.
And it feels good that I could actually, do more things with them.
Yes.
And I'm to the point where I cook my alkaline food, but I cook theirs. As long as I smell it, I'm fine with it, but I know what it's going to do to my body.
No,
you have to change your mindset.
That's true. You have to change your mindset. Can I ask you, how much weight did you lose?
A total of 68 pounds.
And what time limit?
From February of 2001. We're in October of 2001.
And how much weight you lost?
About 68 pounds.
Girl, go ahead. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I'm loving it. Okay. I love it.
Yes.
And that's beautiful because, it's beautiful because you're showing people, you're living testimony, it can be done.
Yes.
So you lost weight and you're healthy.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead. I love it. I love it. Is it anything else that you want to add to it?
Know your worth. Be determined if you do want to make changes in your life. Look at yourself in the mirror. Do I continue wanting to be in this situation? No matter if you have a disease that the pharmaceuticals are telling you have or not, but make changes to be positive. Find out why you're here. Know your worth. Know what God called you to be. That's what I just say.
Yes. Now let me ask you this also. The food that we take in and everything, and like you said, nothing but additive preservatives. And what I want a lot of people to get is what we put into our body affects our life totally, mind, body, and soul. Right. Because I know with me, I'm more balanced. I'm more calmer now. I'm more focused. And how about with you?
The same way.
Same way.
More balanced, more focused. It's just so much better. Even like, I still get sugar lows of 40 something, but just by taking the maple syrup, within 5 minutes, I'm back to normal.
Good.
I'm normal.
Correct.
It's not the same feeling. And that's what I love about this diet. I can never see myself getting off this diet.
Correct.
No matter how good the food looks.
Yes.
As long as I smell it,
correct,
I'm content with it. My kids are happy eating it. I'm fine too.
Yeah, and that was my thing, looking at different foods and everything. But I'm loving my life. I'm loving Marla because that's the thing that counts with me, loving me. And I think that's what everybody needs to sit down and think about, loving themselves. Not worrying about, oh man, that fried chicken look good. It tastes good. Yes. And the thing also with you, I'm sure you make your alkaline food taste good.
Yes.
Yes. And are you have the alkaline seasoning?
That's all I use is alkaline seasoning. Yes. Even like with the alkaline pancakes, I don't do any of that, even though it's alkaline.
Yes.
For me, being a diabetic, carbohydrates. I still have to watch certain things. Yeah. So I'm more of veggies, tilapia, every now and then the turkey eggs. That's what I stay in, and fruits, a couple of the fruits. We still have to watch it with diabetics with the fruits, but only a couple fruits like what is it called? Mangoes. Mangoes. Oh, I'll eat pears. Yes. I'll eat grapes. I do try to eat a lot of greens.
Good, good.
And I just stay in that area.
Good, good. That's beautiful that you eat like that. And I love the journey. I love your journey, and everybody I stay in tune with. It's just a beautiful thing just to live. And do you feel young inside? Do you feel vibrant?
Yes, I do feel young. Like people that I come across now, they're like, "You have 3 children?" Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So it's like they can't believe it now. Yeah. But I do.
And it's so beautiful because when you're eating alkaline and taking the herbs, it slows down the aging process. If you're 60, you're not going to look 60, and so forth and so on. And that's one of the things why I love it also.
Just think of like Daniel in the Bible. where they wanted to give him the food that they were eating.
Correct.
And he was eating the food that God
Got,
told him
girl, yes, yes. So in other words, if we stop violating God
yes, ma'am.
and go back to God's ways and design for our life, we would be in a much better place. Could you agree with that?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Yes, because I remember a long time ago, my grandparents had gardens, and you would never really hear people getting sick.
Right.
You know? And they could go to the tree and just pull some of the leaves, and if somebody had a cold or something, hey, they would knock it out like that. So yes, we have to get back to God's ways. It might sound crazy to some people, but I'm sticking with it. You sticking with it?
I'm sticking with it. I know it works.
It works. It works. And I love doing things like this, and I'm going to keep doing things and just letting people give their testimonies so you would see and hear their journey, you know? But this is exciting for me, and I love it. And I surely appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Most definitely. And your husband, watching me and telling you about me, I just love it. I just love the whole experience. And it feels so good just helping, and that's my thing. I want to help somebody. And because being sick, it's just not good. You don't feel good. And you can't live life to the fullness.
And there's all these side effects with those medications.
Yes.
So it's like you're curing one thing, but you're creating something else.
Oh, a whole lot of things, yes.
Why not just eat the natural foods, get on the alkaline diet?
Go to God. Huh?
Yes, go to God. That's the best thing.
You heard it here. You heard it here, Miss Jessica, and I thank you. Oh, that's beautiful, Mr. Washington. It's a pleasure. It's truly a pleasure. But thank you so much. But next, we're going to have Mr. Lewis Mitchell. So stay tuned after these messages, okay? We're here now with Mr. Lewis Mitchell Jr., and we're going to go ahead on and get his journey on this holistic diet and medicine, okay? So, Mr. Lewis, could you tell me a little bit about yourself, your journey, how you started, and things like that? Tell me a little bit about, if you were feeling bad at the beginning or before you started this journey. Let's hear a little bit.
Well, first of all, Marla, I seen you exercising, walking. I was sitting on a balcony.
Yes.
And I seen you exercising, and we started talking. I'm a person this way. I don't like to do nothing. I like to just lounge around, take it easy.
Yeah, you're retired?
I am retired.
Okay.
I'm retired disabled.
Okay.
And I had multiple back surgery. And I just didn't like to do nothing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I seen you exercising, and we started talking. Then you started telling me about the herbal blends.
Yes.
The detox.
I remember.
And what really caught my attention when you were speaking to me about these things was that you talk about the gorilla in the jungle.
Yes, you remember that. Okay.
Yes. The gorilla in the jungle. I thought about that because the gorilla don't eat no meat. And look how strong, look how muscular he is.
Correct. And then I remember you shared with me that you had been a diabetic for a long time. Could you tell me a little bit about how you felt before you started this journey? What your body went through? How did you feel?
Well, let me tell you, Les, my sugar count at one time was 1,000.
1,000?
Yes.
Wow.
A couple of other times, 900, 800 sugar count.
Yes.
Almost in coma mode. I thank the good Lord he didn't take my life then.
Yes.
But I was taking about 20 different diabetic medicine every morning. Remember when I show you all the bottles I had?
Oh, yes. So 20?
20 different diabetic.
I remember all the bottles of medicine you showed me. Okay, go ahead.
And since now, now let me talk about now.
Yeah.
How good I feel, how refreshing I am.
Okay.
Since I've been taking all the herbal blends, the sea moss, and
Mangrier tea,
Mangrier
right?
tea.
Yes, yes.
I feel great. I feel young again. I was taking almost 20. Now I'm taking just 6 medicine now.
Whoa. Come on.
Yes, my
so
sugar
you was taking 20.
I was taking 20.
And now you're only taking 6.
6.
Because that's one thing, and I'm sure I shared that with you. I don't tell nobody to stop taking their medicine. I let them do that on their own, okay? But go ahead.
Well, you know, and I stopped taking all the medicine because I started feeling better. When I check my sugar in the morning, I'll be like 98, 78.
Yeah.
You know, sugar count is good. Before, when I used to check it, I'd be 300.
Yes, yes.
280. Excuse me. Now that I'm taking the diabetic blend, sugar count is great, fantastic.
The diabetic blend that you got from me.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes, the diabetic blend is working so excellent for me. Yeah. So now I cut myself down to the 6 medicine, but I think the 6 important diabetic medicine. I still take my metformin.
Okay, okay.
You know, let me just now tell you that I'm off all my diabetic medicine. No, I'm still taking my most important diabetic medicine with the blend.
With the blend. Okay, but let me ask you this. Since you've been taking the blend and you know you was taking all of those medicines before, are you better now?
Yes.
Because of the blend.
Oh my God.
The herbal blend.
I'm 100% better.
Okay.
I can feel it. I can see it. And also, I feel so young. Whoa. You know, I'm in my 50s now. Okay. I'm 56 years old.
And how do you feel?
I feel like I'm 26. You know, I feel so good.
Yes.
I feel young again.
That's beautiful.
I feel, you know, before I was a couch potato. You know.
Now you want to get out and because sometimes I see you exercising. You love to walk.
I love to walk.
How many laps do you do?
I do about 5 to 6 every morning.
Whoa, that's beautiful.
Every morning. And I wasn't doing none of that before.
Before. Any other changes in your life?
Yes, I have some other changes. I do push-ups. I get on the floor, do push-ups. 56-year-old man doing push-ups.
Come on.
70 at the time. At one time, I could do 70.
70 push-ups. Wow.
Without stopping.
Without stopping. And you also mentioned to me that you was a heavy smoker.
Oh, no, let me tell you. Thank you, Jesus. I stopped smoking.
You stopped smoking.
It's been 3 months now. No cigars.
Yes.
Period.
Period.
You know, I can say period. No relapse. Nothing.
Nothing.
You know, I just woke up and I put it on God's hand in the blends. And I feel so good.
So good. Wow. That's beautiful.
I thank you so much, Marla, for making this possible for me.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes.
You know, I feel so good. I feel so young.
Inside.
You know, inside.
Yeah.
You know, I tell people about your medicine.
God's medicine.
God's medicine.
Correct, correct.
I tell people about God's medicine.
Yes.
I've helped a lot of people get on God's medicine.
Yeah, and I appreciate you because you've sent me so many clients. I truly appreciate it. And like you was telling me earlier during the day, that the people that, you know, got the herbal blends, the diabetic blends, cancer blends, They are doing well, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes. I have a couple of friends out there in San Juanville that doing so good with the blend, the herbal blend, with the diabetic
Detox,
blend,
yes.
with the detox, with the alkaline water.
Correct.
You know, they're talking so good. They're feeling so good. Matter of fact, they had this guy to the football game Thursday.
Yes.
Stop me and tell me about how he feels so good. He don't wake up on his ankle,
Correct.
his knee, his back.
Yes.
He said he can pop up out of bed now to help you, Marla.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know what, Mr. Mitchell, this is what I want to do. And I know this is my purpose. So I thank the Creator for it. And that's all I want. I want to see people get better, living a more happier life. You understand? Being focused, feeling young inside. And that's my thing.
You know, Marla, I'm a guy this way. I like to observe a person.
Yes.
You know, I like to notice them, and they don't notice I'm looking at them.
Okay.
I done that with you.
Oh.
You know, I notice your movement.
Okay.
I notice the way you carry yourself. I notice the way you are.
Okay.
You know, you don't look for help from everybody. You're willing to help people.
Yes, yes,
You
that's
know,
true.
And I notice that about you. And that's what make me want to stick with this.
Yeah.
Because you're not phony. You're not phony.
Yeah.
Because, you know, let me tell you something right now. I'm a guy this way. I don't like to be around phony people because I done live a phony life.
You lived a phony life.
I live a phony life.
Okay.
You know, and now that I've changed my life, I'm living a godly life now, I feel better inside myself by living the straight life.
Correct, correct.
You know?
And loving yourself.
And oh my God.
Loving yourself and just making sure that you advance health on a healthy level, correct?
Yes. And you know, Mona, you also told me that longer life, I'll have a longer life if I continue to do what I take my medicine right. Eventually, I'm gonna be all alkaline.
Yeah.
Right now, you know, I'm borderline. Half and half.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm so proud of you because you said in the beginning that you wasn't one to eat a lot of fruits or anything.
No.
But now you're eating fruits.
Yes.
And that's so beautiful. And eating vegetables.
Well, you know, I never was a vegetable guy. Never was a fruit guy. You know, if you have apples and orange and icebox, I wouldn't touch them.
You wouldn't touch it.
But if you cut it for me, I'll probably eat it.
Yeah. Now, with you loving yourself now, you go to those things.
Now I reach for it. Now.
Correct. That's beautiful, Mr. Lewis. Yeah.
Now I reach for things like that.
Yes.
You know, anything that changed my life.
Make it better. Enhance
and make me better.
Yes.
Make me look better. Make me feel better. You know.
That's another thing you said, that your appearance.
Oh my God. You know, everywhere I go, somebody always tell me, "Oh, you still Lewis Jr.? Is that you?"
Yes.
You know?
They give you compliments?
All the time. All the time, because the lifestyle I used to live and the lifestyle I'm living now, it shows.
Correct.
You know, it's the help of all these alkaline stuff.
Yeah, God's herbs. Yeah.
The herbs.
It will change your life. And it's so beautiful. And that's what I'm trying to get over to everybody, that come on to the holistic medicine side, because you could do this yourself. You could heal yourself. And that's what my thing is. Heal yourself, heal thyself, because it can be done. The herbs is for the healing, and the health benefits is off the chain, okay? Have you ever had any side effects from the herbal blends or anything, or it's just been 100, just feeling good and just feeling natural?
Well, let me tell you something about that. Don't have no side effect. I have extra energy. Why I'm saying that? Because, you know, I'm with Blessing Vault, And Blessing Vault is a company that we just starting off. But I have so much energy with
to do your work.
To do the work.
Correct.
To help out in so many ways. And I just want you to know, Marla, that Blessing Vault, we're all with you with this too. Because my brother.
Correct. Yeah, they all get herbs from me.
They all get herbs from you. My sisters, all of you get herbs from you.
And it's beautiful, even like with the sea moss. I think that everybody should take that, like a multivitamin, because man, it restores and it replenishes the elements that's in the body.
Right.
Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. But I love it. I love it. Is it anything else that you wanted to add? And like I said, I appreciate you sending me so many clients, and they're having a very good experience with the herbs. If it's anything you could tell the audience out there, what would you tell them? Health benefits, what would you share with them?
Okay, I want to share this. Look into my eyes now. Everyone out there,
okay,
get with the program. Get with a better health, better life.
Yes.
Better body. Because look at me. My stomach was, I had a big stomach like this.
Correct.
Now look at my stomach now.
Yeah, and the herbal detox helped with that.
Yes. You know, look at me now. This, I wish I had a picture to show. Beginning and after. You know, all I'm saying is just get with the program, get with the medicine. It works. It really do work. It's nothing phony about this. This is direct. This is from the earth.
This is from God.
This is from God.
Yeah.
You know, think about what I told you at the beginning. A gorilla. A gorilla in the jungle all the time. It don't eat no meat. All he eat is vegetables, fruits.
Correct.
Green, everything. And look how big and healthy they are.
Yes, and that's how God wants us to eat. Yeah.
So just get with the program, and I guarantee you're going to feel a whole lot better.
Go ahead, Mr. Mitchell. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell.
Thank you for
changing
so my life. Yeah. Give me a better life. Give me a purpose in life now. You know, and I'm not just saying that just to say it.
Oh, I know.
I mean what I say.
Yeah. I want you to say whatever's natural, what's true to you.
Because look at me, I'm 57 years old. Look.
Let me look. Ooh, look. Hold on. Let me.
57 years old.
Come on.
Look.
70 sit-ups a day.
Push-ups.
Push-ups.
Push-up.
Wow.
No, not just a day. At one
setting. 70.
Yes.
That's beautiful. And you know, I know a couple of 30-year-old men cannot do that.
No.
You know? But I'm so happy and just blessed to have you, that you changed your life. You're enhancing your life.
Yes.
For the better.
Ms. Marla, I know that it's COVID and everything. Yeah. But could I have a hug, please?
Oh, okay. I'll give you a hug. But I appreciate you.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Because you know why I asked for a hug? Because you made a difference in my life. When I met you out there and you started telling me about all the herbs. And then what really caught my eye when you told me about the gorilla.
In the jungle.
In the jungle.
So that stuck with you.
That stuck with me.
Yeah, but that's true because, you know, God designed the gorilla digestive system not to process that meat. You understand? So same thing with us. Not everybody's like that. You understand? But we cannot digest meat. Okay? And the thing with that is the meat just stays in our system and rots. That's how we're getting cancer, colon cancer, and different ailments. You understand?
Yes.
But I appreciate you for listening to me, and I appreciate your willpower. I appreciate you. I really do.
And thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, okay.
I just want to tell everybody, get on the program.
Yeah, it is good.
It is good.
It is good. It's wonderful and natural. Straight from Mother Earth, okay? I want to thank you for tuning in today. And I also want to thank the two guests that I had on today. They were great. I hope you got something out of their story, because everything was real. Everything was authentic, and I love that, you know. But also, I want to give a shout out to Be Lit TV. Yes, most definitely. He does a great job. Beautiful person, okay? And also, if you're interested in any of my products, I have the alkaline seasoning, which is great. It enhances anything you put it on, okay? I have the spicy and also the original, all right? Real good for a person with cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, no matter what. It's great. It's all herbal, 100%, no additives or preservatives. And also, the book that Ms. Jessica was talking about, what inspired me to write this book, just about my journey, about my life, because it was it's just so wonderful the way things flowed with me. Going through type, like the 3rd stage cancer, colon cancer. It was horrific, but I got through it. And so I tell a little bit about that into my story. And a little bit about my life. You would find recipes in here. Also, you would find the herbs that I took to get rid of my cancer. So most definitely, if you can, it's on Amazon, or you could go ahead on to my website, thepowerwithin2020.com, if you want to get this beautiful book, all right? And also, for my seasoning, please go to www.alkalinecuisine.com. All right? So, hey guys, this is God, this is all natural, and that's where you want to be. But thank you for listening. And like I said, I hope something touched somebody. And start thinking about eating healthy, doing the right thing for your body, and loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Start loving yourself. Thank you. Peace and love.